Goombas are majestic creatures, elegant but dangerous, lovely but horrifying, beautiful but deadly. Goombas are perfection. No wonder Bowser uses them whenever he can in his never-ending fight against this Italian plumber. No wonder that they're Bowser's favorite enemy. Or at least they think they are. But realistically, who else should be Bowser's secret favorite? Piranha plants always set everything on fire. Hammer Bros can't stop to throw hammers, even in situations where it's socially inappropriate. And Koopas. Koopas are such useless and goofy creatures. All they do is hide in their shell all day. The red versions are even too silly to walk off an edge. A real warrior needs no shell to hide. The Goombas prepared some tips, tricks and ideas to finally convince the world of their perfectness. To push Bowser to finally make his preference of Goombas public. And to demonstrate once and for all how utterly overrated Koopas are. So you ready? Let's do this! In our first idea, the Goombas jump on springs below a bridge. Mario has to make his way through this area, but he has to be careful as the ceiling is made out of dangerous spikes. At first glance, this idea seems to be pretty harmless. But this is an illusion. The Goombas prepared a brilliant plan to trick Mario into believing he's safe. But if our plumber actually touches one of them, he's pushed into the deadly ceiling. What an amazing plan! Mario can't hurt our majestic mushrooms here, but they can hurt him. If Koopas tried something like this, they probably would start to accidentally kill each other instead of Mario because of their stupid shells. But the Goombas are able to pull this off. Still, Mario manages to escape though. Here the Goombas teamed up with some platforms and bullet blasters in order to create a dangerous tower. Sadly for Mario, the exit door is at the top of this tower, so he needs to jump through these mushroom warriors. But with perfect timing and a lot of precision, our plumber is able to make it to the top of the tower, alive. This idea appears pretty boring at first glance. It's just a long tunnel filled with Goombas and a couple of Monty moles. But this idea holds a terrifying secret. The big Goombas make use of their unique "if you jump on us we split into two small ones" property in order to create an area where Mario can't kill a single enemy. If Mario destroyed one of the Goombas, the ceiling at the end turns into shiny coins, and munchers drop on his head. This works because of a small contraption at the end. If Mario killed one of Bowser's mushroom soldiers, a small Goomba dropped on the conveyor belt at the bottom. This conveyor belt transports the Goomba to a spring at the end and forces it to push a P-switch into a muncher, dropping munchers from the ceiling. That's a really evil idea, punishing Mario for fighting against the threats of a stage. Ingenious. But not only this, the Goombas are the only enemies that are able to build a trap like this, as no other enemy has their incredible powerful "if you jump on us we split into two small ones" property. This has to convince Bowser that they are his best soldiers. While Koopas often carelessly destroy huge portions of the stages Bowser crafted with such a love to detail, Goombas do what they are told. They respect and honor Bowser's work. They follow his commands. Here, for example, they stay exactly on top of the tracks Bowser prepared for them. They don't try to improvise, hide in a shell or explode like so many other enemies would. They just cycle on top of the tracks like they're told to do. These Goombas are really brave. Jumping on top of them is the only option Mario has to reach the exit door. Every one of these small Goombas knows that Mario could jump on top of him at any moment. But they continue to cycle around. This idea contains a Goomba and a Koopa. The Koopa is trapped in a bullet blaster prison to the left, while the Goomba has an amazing time on a platform to the right. If Mario triggers this platform, the Goomba drops into this little area. It looks like Mario has to solve a small code puzzle if he wants to escape this room. While the Goomba is on the ground, it looks like the Koopa needs additional help in order to escape his prison. Our plumber needs to find a way to trigger the unreachable question block. Luckily, there is a bullet blaster to the left, which Mario can reach after a few easy wall jumps, and jumping towards it finally releases the trapped turtle. This Koopa now falls into a little hole and stays there, trapped again for the rest of this idea. It looks like the Goomba needs to do all the work here. Well, life isn't easy as Bowser's favorite enemy. Luckily, the useless Koopa brought at least a useful cannon with him, which allows Mario to reach the platform at the top. Once this platform dropped down, the Goomba proudly walks towards a P-switch, and the exit path for Mario opens once it reached it. Here, our amazing mushrooms cycle in a beautiful pattern on top of tracks. The exit door is in front of Mario, but if he wants to escape this idea, he needs to collect the 4 red coins first, which are placed in the middle of this beautiful Goomba pattern. Once again, the Goombas prove to be brave and stay calm while Mario butchers his way through them and collects the coins. Koopas probably would have tried to hide in their shells if they were confronted with a situation like this. But they aren't, because Bowser obviously knows that only the Goombas can be commissioned with such an important task. In case you ever wondered where these dangerous mushroom weapons are created, the Goombas accepted to offer a unique view inside their production facility for the first time on YouTube. This is the place. Obviously, security is really important here. They made sure that Mario can't enter this area by placing a mushroom directly at the entrance. If Mario enters this area, he becomes big, but only small entities can enter this area, so our plumber has no chance to cause troubles inside. Once again, the Goombas proved to be wise and thoughtful. Sadly for them, they completely forgot about the mystery mushroom at the entrance. Together with this mushroom, Mario is able to disguise himself as a Goomba and to infiltrate their facility. All that our disguised plumber needs to do now is to pretend he's a Goomba, and he should be able to reach the exit door alive. That's it for today, or at least for Goombas. I've heard rumors that the Koopas made a tips, tricks and ideas video as well, but I can't imagine anyone wants to watch something about silly turtles after seeing ideas with these perfect mushrooms. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day and to see you soon. Goodbye!